Hello, Wasatch sixth graders. Okay. Today I am starting um, a lesson for self-portraits. Okay. There will be two sections for these lessons. Today, the first lesson is going to be the map making. Um, means facial structure mapping. And you will not need the mirrors not yet. You don't need that yet. But everybody is doing the same thing, building up the robot-like mapping of the face. All right. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Mrs. Lee, we've already done that. You're right. You have done this already. Remember, I taught you how to draw a face when you were in fifth grade. Okay. Don't worry. I'm not doing the same lesson again. I'm making it harder. You were in sixth grade. You can do much better now, right? So this is the same fifth grade drawing with the shade. Okay. When you were in fifth grade, the shading was an option. You did not have to do that. But today, for this project, shading at the end is required. So that's one step harder. Okay. And another point that makes it harder. Okay, here's my this is my self-portrait with a mask for 2020. Okay, and let me just move that. So this is me facing straight forward. Okay, now we are not doing this. Like I said, we are doing this, okay, with the 30-degree turn. Okay, let me remove my mask here too. Ugh, here we go. Okay, so that's what you're doing, right? And here is, that could be a girl example. This is a long-haired boy. This is actually done by Jones Reeb. He used to be a Wasatch student. He was a really good art student. So that's what you're doing. Now, why 30-degree turn? Why do we have to mess with that? Okay. Actually, most of the famous artwork is painted that way. Here is probably the most famous one. Okay, Mona Lisa. Okay, she's not facing straight forward, is she? Okay, her face has a slight turn. Okay, that's one example. And here's another one. Vincent van Gogh. Okay, you have learned about him. Here's one of his portraits. Same thing. Okay. And I have a question here to ask you. Why do they do that? Why do a lot of famous artists do the portrait with a little bit of angles? Hey, think about it. Hey, the answer is so that they can they can show the better difference between light and dark for shading purpose, okay? Especially around the nose. Okay, so, well, let's get this started. First, like you did last year, we're going to start with super light lines, ghostly lines. You can hardly see kind of lines, okay? And you don't even need the erasers, okay? Today, I'll show you the first 4 steps. Here's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, okay? 4 steps. But don't worry, I'll do it with you. And these first 4 steps are to construct the human face structure mapping. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to pause the video, and then you are going to get the white paper and a pencil, and that's all you need today. And meet me in front of the whiteboard that I'm going to use. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, here I am in front of the whiteboard, and I have these 4 steps paper on the side of this. This is my pretend paper on the whiteboard. Okay, now at this point, I am using the black marker on a whiteboard, but you stick with your own white paper and a pencil. Okay, I'm just drawing everything with a darker line at this point, just so that you can see me, see what I'm doing. All right, well, let's start with step 1. Okay, now I'm going to draw the basic straightforward look. But you don't do this, okay? Just watch me. Okay, don't start until I say you can start drawing. Okay, so that's how you started in 5th grade. Okay, but we got to add a little bit of trick to this so that your map will show the 30-degree turn. Okay, now every change will happen on the right side of the drawing. So remember that. Okay, the first we'll keep the left side just like that, and we will make the right side slightly skinnier, just slightly, okay, about that much. Now, here's a bad example. Don't overdo it. Don't make it like this. Your face is going to cut into half. Okay, so the change has to be ever slightly. Okay, maybe that's enough. Okay? All right. All right. Now, we have to change the neck and the shoulder also. Okay, so you leave, okay, so you can just start from here, okay, and then make the right shoulder a little bit lower, and the left shoulder a little bit higher, just slightly, just slight change. Oh, I think I overdid it. Just slight change like that. Okay, now again, I just overdid it, but let me exaggerate that for you. So if you go like that, you end up looking like, what are you doing, right? so the change has to be ever slight change. Oop. Turn a little bit lower. How's that? Okay, now if you make a mistake, then go ahead and draw it again, because your drawing is super light and your mistake should not be showing that much. Now I have to erase mine because mine is a dark line with a marker. Okay, all right, so that's step 1. Okay, let's move to step 2. Okay. Before, we're going to add the guidelines on the face. So these guidelines needs to be super light, even lighter than these first step lines. Okay, first I'm going to change my color to red. You stick with a pencil. We first divide this into top and the bottom half. So that's easy, right? Okay. Now, next, okay, here's a little bit tricky part. Okay, we'll aim, we look at this end and that end, we aim for the middle, it will be right about there. But we don't draw a line there. We shift it purposely a little bit towards that way. So here's a center, okay, and then we move it a little bit towards the right side. And then we will draw a vertical line, top and the bottom. Okay, like that. Oh, mine is really crooked, but it's okay. All right. Now, anytime you need to pause, go ahead and stop the video. I know I'm going a bit too fast for you, so just do it with your own pace. Okay, and we're going to locate the eyes. Okay. The location for the eyes needs to be symmetrical. Okay, so here's the center part. Okay, so put one here, one here. We're not drawing actual eye shape. We're just drawing a circle, just locating the eyes. Now again, don't make it too close. I'm going to do a bad example here. If you do it too close, you look really weird. And if you do it too far away, that's not good either. Okay, so much fun to draw a bad example. Okay, here we go. But don't copy the bad example. So if you're human, your eyes should locate here and there. And then this needs to be symmetrical. That means these distance from the center line to the left and to the right needs to be equal. Okay? All right. Okay, so that was the end of step 2. Okay, step 3. Step 3 is super easy. You just have to draw 2 more horizontal lines, dividing the top part into half, the bottom part into half again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Okay. I think mine is a little bit crooked, so I'm going to draw it again. Now you can do that if you mess it up. Just remember which line is the correct one. I'll remember this, the bottom one, for me, is the right one. Okay. All right. Okay. Next, step 4. Okay, now we are adding facial parts. I'm going to go back to the black marker at this point. Okay. So we will start with the nose. Okay, you watch me. Watch me first. Okay, the nose will be on this side, the right side. Start from about right here, and then you turn, and then go like that. Okay. So this, I'm going to erase this one because that's my mistake so that you will not be confused. So you turn right a little bit above the 4th guidelines. So go ahead and draw the nose location. Now again, this is not your actual nose shape, okay? We're drawing this super light, and this just only shows the location of your nose. Okay, next, we're going to add eyebrows. Okay, just go like that. Okay, that was easy. Okay, and we will draw the mouth guidelines. So we'll draw top of the lip and the bottom of the lip, like that. Just draw 2 lines. Okay. Now, I need you to be super careful though when you do this. Think about this distance right here between the bottom of the nose and upper lip. Okay. If you don't mark these guidelines correctly, if you, for example, if you do this, you're gonna end up with huge monkey lip. Okay. I don't want you to do that, so I'm going to erase that. Okay. So make sure you're placing your lips at the right location there. Okay. That monkey lip though, it happens all the time. That is my students' most common mistakes that I see in our room. Okay, so be careful. Okay, now the last facial part that we're going to add is an ear. Only one ear, because the other one will be hidden on this side. So only the left side. And the location is 1, 2, 3rd level. And you will draw, this doesn't have to be actual ear yet, okay? At the end of this shape, Okay, so make sure you include that shape within the face oval. Okay, don't go like this. Okay, you're gonna end up with a monkey lip. I mean the monkey ear, especially if you already have a monkey lip, and then you add a monkey ear. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay, and then don't draw it like that too close either. Okay, so it has to be right at the edge, like this. Okay, so that's all the guidelines, and this is the end of light line drawing, and also the end of today's lesson. Now, do not throw away this paper. Okay, keep it so that we can use this base to customize the eyes, the nose, and the lips, and the hair, and all the other things next time. Okay, now I was hoping that I did not have to do this lesson online because this is a very hard lesson to do online. So if the school fully opens sometime next year, I'm planning to do this, repeat this lesson again. And then you be in the art room, okay? And I can actually personally teach you and help you with your artwork. So, and if that doesn't happen, if the school stays as phase 2, oh well, yeah, this is it then. But at least you have learned the basic ideas from me. Okay, so I will see you next week and we try to finish this up. Okay, thank you for watching.